Okay, so today what I'm going to do with this video is we're going to add in some custom functions. Now I want to emphasize, while these custom functions are going to involve some code, you do not need to know how to code. I'm going to include a link in the description to this video of the code that I'm using. I have a Reddit post that I'm updating as I do these videos. So in that one, I will have the code that I'm using. So you don't need to know how to code. Okay, I really just want to kind of emphasize that right off the bat. This is going to be more of a copy and paste type thing. So let's go through. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with, in terms of the custom code and the customization I'm going to do, I'm going to customize the target bar. It doesn't really matter where I start, but I'm going to customize the target bar. So let's see what I'd like to do with the target bar. So currently I have some problems with the target bar. First off is you notice when I click on the training dummy's name, the name's too long. Right? It's training dummy, it spills over, and I mean, obviously I could move it over, but I'd like to keep names of things I target to maybe like 8 letters or less. Okay, that's what I'd like to do. Anything after that, I'd like to just kind of like ignore the rest of that name. So how am I going to fix that? So let's go see how I'm going to fix this. Now, so I'm going to type in /WA. And I'm going to go to my basic target frame and I'm going to click on the name of the target. Okay. Then from there, I'm going to go to display. So I'm going to display where I have the text. Currently it says %n, which gives us a name. I'm going to go and type in there %c and hit accept. What that's going to do is that brings up our custom code thing. And from there, I'm going to go to the Reddit page and I'm going to copy and paste the following code. So let me do this. I have this, I kind of made a shortcut and I've made some notes here so I can copy and paste from here instead of going to the Reddit page. So I'm going to go and copy and paste this thing, and this, what it's called is, it's a function, and I will paste it here so you guys, I'm going to go to expand and I'm going to paste it. What this function does, if you look at it, is it takes the unit name, and I on the Reddit page it does tell you which function this is. It takes the unit name, and it basically says, hey, look, if this unit name is over 9 letters, then I just want you to make it from 1 to 8 letters. Okay? If you want to change the length of that, you can look at this line right here where it says return string dot sub tar. You can go from 1 to like 5, so it'll only show you the first 5 letters of that string. Okay, so I'm going to hit that. Once I paste that in and everything looks the way I want it to, notice this says target right here, so this is applying to the target. If I put in here player, it applied to the player. I don't know why I put it to the player, but I could. So I'm going to hit done. And now if you notice, when I click on, and I've already clicked on it, I'm going to cough here. If you notice here, I now have the training dummy, which is too long, so it says training ... letting me know that the name does go on, but it is now shortened. Okay, looks good so far. That's looking a lot better. The next thing I'd like to do is I'd like for the health bar to change color based on who I'm targeting. And again, I'm going to do that to the target. Right now, I could do it to the player, but I'm going to do it to the target. So my target bar, so I'm going to go WA, and I'm going to go to my basic target bar. Right? So this is the target bar. From here, I'm going to go to animations. So you see these tabs up here. I'm going to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one to the right, animations. Under main, I'm going to click custom. Okay, so I'm going to custom. Then I'm going to go all the way down here, and I think it's off by default. I'm going to click color. Okay, and it's going to give you some different things. I think it starts on, it doesn't actually start on custom functions. So when you click color, you want to make sure that custom functions is selected. I think what it does automatically is it's selected from legacy RGB gradient, maybe. So I'm going to make sure it says click custom function. And when I do that, it's going to have this custom function already in there. It's obviously not what I want. It's what's kind of making this bar. If you notice my health bar, it's kind of doing this weird change of colors thing, which I don't want, obviously. So I'm going to expand that. I'm going to get rid of that function that's in there that they provide to you. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go to my class color function. So I'm going to go to that Reddit page, and I'm going to grab the function for class colors, and I'm going to paste that in. Let's see here. Now, currently, let's notice what's on there, because I don't want I am going to have to make a little bit of a change here. Currently, what it's doing, if you look down here where it says unit class, it says player, but of course I want to work with the target. I want the target to change colors. So I'm going to replace player with target. Okay? And that should be it. Let's make sure that's working. So I'm going to go through, and now the training dummy is considered a warrior, so it's brown. Let's see. This is a person coming up here. That's a paladin, so that's pink. That's working nicely. I've got a monk over there, so the player bar turns this greenish color. So that looks like it is working out perfectly well. Let's see here. I've only gone 6 minutes, so let's keep on going. How about it? Let's go in. I think that's about the customization that I would like to do to the target, but let's go and do the player bar since we're there, since we're here. Oh, look, there's a hunter. So now there we go. Let's go and change. How about we go and change the players? Since I've just dealt with the color of the target, let's go and deal with the color of the player bar. So I'm going to go back to Weakauras. I'm going to go to my basic bar, my player frame. And again, I'm going to go to animations. I'm going to go to the main animation. I'm going to hit custom. I'm going to select color. And again, it's got that it starts off with that legacy thing that I don't want. So I'm going to go hit custom. And I'm going to expand that. I'm going to get rid of what's currently there, and I'm going to paste in my the class color changer. In this case, it's player, which is exactly what I want. So I can hit done. I don't need to make any changes to that. And perfect. Now it's showing. Boy, I hope I did that to the. Did I do that to the? I did that to the wrong. I did that to the power bar. I don't want to do that. I did it to the power bar instead of the health. So let's get rid of that. I'm gonna go from custom. I'm gonna go back to none. Let's do it to the power bar. So my apologies on that one. So we were on the basic. I'm back on the basic player health bar. I've gone to custom. I've gone to colors. Actually, that's correct. Maybe I had already done that because that's all set correctly. So I'd already done that. So I already showed it. Do I need to show it again? I probably don't, right? So again, all you're going to do just to make sure, let's just kind of go through the process one more time just to make sure you guys are okay with it. But there isn't a lot to it. So again, from the player tab, I'm going to go into animations. I'm going to go to main. From main, I'm going to hit custom. I'm then going to go to colors. And what will already be in there will be the legacy ones. So I'm going to change this legacy to custom. I'm going to expand that, and then I'm going to copy and paste the class color one. I want to make sure for the target for this one, I want to make sure it's player. I will hit done, and now my player bar is correctly colored. The last function I'm going to put in has to do with the player power. I like player power to be a percent, not a number, like, so not a total amount of number. So right now I currently have 180 nano, whatever that means, right? I prefer percentage. So but the problem, so what I'm going to do is, well, let's kind of go to the custom code that I'm going to do. So we won't even talk about the problem. Let's go to the custom code. So I'm going to go to my player power, my text. From there, I'm going to go to display. It's currently showing the power. So I'm going to go, as you probably know, I'm going to go %C. I'm going to hit accept. And I'm then going to go, and as you can see, I've already done it, which I didn't realize I did, but I'm going to copy my power, my % power, and I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to make sure here that it says player. If it had been target, I would change these with target. Currently, right now, if you see where it says string.format, it is showing to the nearest tenth of a percent. Not a tenth of a percent, it's showing to the nearest tenth. If I wanted to change that, for example, maybe I just want to show the percentages as, nice whole numbers. So I could go %.10 F. So it's just for the formatting. I'm going to hit done. I'll click out of there, and now I've got 100% power, and if I start hitting something, right, it's going to decrease my percentage power. Okay? And those are the functions that I am showing you today. Again, I want to remind you there will be a link in the description of this video to these custom functions so that you can copy and paste them into your own functions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.